Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are doing our review of Thief. Don't mind the background gaming. It's just some gameplay of a just random multiplayer match in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It was just basically something to throw on so that you guys aren't looking at a blank screen while I talk and ramble on about this game that we just finished up playing. So we have just completed our playthrough of Thief, and yeah, that game was pretty sweet. And yeah, it has great moments like where we get to kind of cheese the Thief Taker General. That was a pretty cool moment. You know, thought it was gonna be an epic battle, and then it just turned out to be an epic fail. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, so the game is really cool, and how they did it was really cool. Like having us be the character. What the character found out is what we found out. What we didn't know, the character didn't know. And, you know, towards the end of the game, it all got explained how and why it happened, like what happened, how the gloom happened, like why they were performing the ritual, just basically for more power. So I think that was a really cool way of, like, how they did things with the game. It was like, it was a different atmosphere that I'm not 100% used to. So I thought, you know, it was really cool. The gameplay itself, you know, stealth is never my strong suit. It never was, never will be. Even like Assassin's Creed, it never was. I was never good at stealthing. But the gameplay itself was pretty cool as well. Just that, you know, stealth aspect. That thing that people either love or hate. Hate it, you're never gonna like the game. Love it, you know, the game is for you. As far as the like graphics and architecture, like the game was awesome. It looked good, both graphic wise. It looked good in the like architecture. They put a lot of really good like intricate details to make the city of like a dystopian London look good. Like it was just good. There's nothing else to say about that game other than it was really done well. Like the creators knew what they wanted to do and they did it. And I mean, I've never played the original Thief series, so I don't know if that was how the game was. And I'm sure if I played it, then like the storyline would probably make a little bit more sense to me, unless this was like a standalone, which I don't believe it was, but it may have been. And so yeah, like the game itself was good. I enjoyed playing it. I'm sad to be done with it, but I'm also happy to be on to the next game. Um, as far as like the character interaction within the game, I think, you know, the way you see Garrett kind of change over time from being this like cold, pseudo heartless mentor in the beginning to where he's like, you know, I've always cared about you. I've always wanted you to be saved. I wanted, you know, I don't want to say anything happened to you to Aaron in the end is just, I think that was awesome. Like just seeing him change over time was like really cool. And again, that's another thing that like I feel the creators did a really great job on, was just making that character interaction, making it feel like you actually did care for the characters. Like if you can always put yourself into the game, make your feelings like become part of the game, it's always going to make for a better game. Like it always will. It just does. And the way that they did it, they just did it so well that it's just like, yeah, I felt like I was that character. I felt like I was losing one of my closest friends, one of my best friends. Like I just felt it. As far as like, it was mainly open world, which was cool. We didn't do much apart from the main storyline, and that's just because, you know, I wanted to knock out the main storyline and be done with it and move on to the next game. But I feel like the open world aspect of Thief also helped to make it into such a good game, because you could basically go where you wanted to. There was nothing saying you had to go to this point, then this point, then this point, do this mission. There was a ton of side missions and stuff that I completely looked over because I was just doing the main storyline. But if I had done those, they will lead me to different like ways of the city. And it would have brought me to like exploring this awesome city that was done so very well, and the little parts I did see through the main storyline were beautiful. As far as like the collectibles in the game go, I know there was multiple throughout each level, and then there was multiples throughout just random stuff like the monuments, the different collectibles in each chapter, the different collectibles on the different people in the game. Like, as far as collectibles go, I feel that they kind of went overboard on it, but you know, that's a little nitpicky. They might have felt that they did the perfect amount, which, you know, I'm not going to fault them for. If they think they did the perfect amount, kudos to them. But yeah, like I said, the game was awesome. I enjoyed playing it very much. It was a game that I was anticipating playing, but I could never find the right time to play it, and like having it be the first series that graced my channel, I feel it was very fitting that that was the first game to kick off my channel. I really do. So I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to be able to finish it and to have you guys along watching it. It was just awesome. But now we have to move on from this awesome game to find something that basically follows up the game. Like, it follows up what I like from it, the awesomeness of it. And we have Halo ODST. I know that's kind of fallen by the wayside right now because I haven't found time to do 2 videos a day, and I haven't found much time to do another video after I do a Thief video. But trust me, it hasn't fallen by the wayside. I definitely want to get back to that just because I love that game. I love the just the awesomeness of getting into Halo ODST again. I enjoyed the game when I first played it. I enjoy it now. So that's still there. I'm still going to do Halo ODST. But as far as the next game that I want to do is, I'm thinking I want to do Assassin's Creed Rogue. Now this is a game again that I've played before, but it's also that game that is like a standalone from the main series. It's that game that, like, throughout the entire Assassin's Creed series, you're an assassin working against the Templars. Well, Rogue, you're a Templar. You're an assassin turned Templar, which is awesome. It gives a new flavor, new life, and new feeling to this game that I have played and played and played. So I definitely think that Rogue will be the next main video to grace my channel. As far as like the Assassin's Creed series, I feel that later on down the road I will do the entirety of the Assassin's Creed series, but for right now I want to do Rogue first, just to get that standalone game out of the way first, and then from there, who knows. So that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be maining Assassin's Creed Rogue, and then I'll be doing ODST again. Like I said, I'll try and get that 2 videos a day after the Rogue gameplay, but that's going to be, you know, hit or miss, but I definitely will finish ODST by the end of August. That's a definite. So, as far as getting back to Thief real quick, the rating I would give it a solid probably 8 out of 10. And I give that just because, you know, the game was awesome. The game was, you know, I enjoyed the game, but it didn't answer all of our questions. There's still some stuff in the storyline that we wanted some answers to, like what happened in between that year, like what was with our eye, stuff like that. But, you know, I'm not going to fault the game for not giving those extra answers. So, like I said, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, that's where Thief stands in my book. It was a great game, and I enjoyed playing it, and I loved having you guys along for it. And I will be looking forward to starting up Assassin's Creed Rogue probably tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then it's definitely Sunday. So yeah, guys, 8.5 out of 10 for Thief. Start my channel off strong with a game that turned out awesome. So I definitely enjoyed that. So yeah, as always, I have been Darklance, and I thank you guys for being a part of the Great Dark Army. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.